You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never thought to see children of the Titans scurrying about in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am?
Mythal.
Oh, I've never seen this. Am I going the right way? Come on. Yeah. Sort of.
We're not alone.
I can't believe that I missed this.
There. Another entryway. There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solas's memories. Remember last time? The past really can still hurt you.
I don't really remember that from last time, but that's okay. Oh, hello.
More of Solas's memories. Veilguard sent his guards to attack the Dreadwolf's rebels.
A powerful recollection. This day left its mark.
Okay. I am trying to go forward into the memory, I feel like. It's quite possible that the game is still loading something in.
There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solas's memories. Remember last time? The past really can still hurt you.
I'm not missing anything here. I'm sorry. Is it... Okay, there we are.
Glad you made it here safely. I didn't love our odds without you.
Who? Me?
All right. Everything's in place. We hit Algernon's island fortress tonight. This is our best chance to free the people he's enslaved. Get in, save as many as you can, and bring them back here to Sanctuary. Be fast and be safe. I'll meet you on the other side. Fen-Haral's scouting ahead. For freedom! For the Dread Wolf!
There's barely anyone here. Well, that didn't work the first. Oh. It was still... Rook is taking over again. Okay. Okay. Well, we just missed something in the beginning then.
His noble rebels against my stronghold. How courageous.
Remember, these memories can hurt us. More of Solas's memories. Veilguard sent his guards to attack the Dreadwolf's rebels.
A powerful recollection. This day left its mark.
Yep.
You persist for naught. The people under my rule are not yours to plunder.
More guards!
Done. Come on, you're done.
Glad to see we all made it. Algernon's forces are making things interesting.
You, keep moving no matter what. Free those slaves. We'll take everyone else and give the guards something to think about.
We must be swift. Algernon is coming.
Why are your toes out?
In his position? Can't blame him in this case.
upgrade. Oh, no, no, no. She's walking on her own again. This is so annoying. Why would you make a game that works, eh? So annoying. With the things that aren't triggering correctly, everything is just... Okay, there's another thing there.
Let's get that prison open.
Yeah, I was working on that, believe it or not.
Quickly, get us out of here.
Locked tight, and no sign of a key.
There's always a way past an obstacle in the Fade.
Yeah, we're working on that, sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank
You're welcome.
Thank you all.
There's an alluvion nearby. We'll head there right away.
Go. The Dreadwolf must be waiting for you.
Probably. Yeah.
Quickly! Elganon approaches.
Stop his guards. We need to buy time for the captives to get to safety.
I will hold off Elganon himself for as long as I am able.
Well, it's a memory. Days
The
claim.
vermin keep coming. Go. I will deal with that ragged wolf.
One last push.
But you can finish him yourself. I don't need to do everything for you.
There will be a reckoning for this Solas, no matter
No, there
how
won't.
far you run.
Let the big asshole rant. Everyone we freed is safe in the crossroads.
Without all of you, well, thank you. But can Elganon find us here?
He cannot. I have made sure of...
Solas?
Elganon is a powerful opponent. My apologies. It is of no consequence. What matters, my friends, is that today, all of us are free.
I think that's it. The memory ends here.
So once upon a time, the Dread Wolf was a savior to his people.
Couldn't last, could it?
And now all that's left is this fragment. Come on, let's go.
Where did I want to go? I want to go to the one area over there. Oh, honestly.
We've
Good. Great. Where did I want to go? I think it was over there. Yeah, because it doesn't look like I've gone far here. Okay, nothing's really happening with you. Yeah, I have to get over there. Fantastic. Maybe I have to line you two up. This place used to be full of spirits who flocked to Solas' calls. When his ritual went wrong, when everything went wrong, he vanished and the spirits stopped coming. Where are you, my friend? You stopped the Avenurus but broke the world. Please tell me you didn't leave me to fix all this alone. This works for me. Enemies. There are always enemies.
Trying to cut us off.
That means we're on the right track.
Are you still not done? Thank you for waiting with attacking.
Excellent. All safe?
Yep. Oh yeah. What was that for? Nothing in particular? Fantastic. Okay, and this is how we open the other one. Great. What? What?
There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
Agreed. The answer was so close. Yeah, maybe one of you focus on someone else then. Well done, eh? Another owl. You can just take it?
You can tell this statuette is the real thing. A memory fragment. And not just because it was very well guarded.
Okay, that is well done now as well. Maybe I was just not clear-headed enough to get all of this. But these are annoying though. Because those are the final two I have left. They are on the one with the Treviso, Dogtown and Necropolis. I do have an idea, by the way. Because we figured it out just now with that quest with Harding, that we can shoot a ladder down, and there was that one ladder in that area that if it went down, I think we can reach everything we need to reach. Yeah, in this area. I hope that we can finally shoot that ladder down, because it would be extremely helpful. Like, it's that ladder over there. I didn't know that you could just shoot it before. Hello!
I command it!
And the Princess Solia. Thank you. We'll go there in a second. First, we have some stuff to see here. Ooh, that works. Oh no. Thank you. So many things to do. Wolfie!
Another of those Fen-Harel altars.
Okay. We have to figure out where that is.
That's another barrier down. That's what the Venatori are after. That wolf statuette. We've seen them before. Better keep it safe.
Yeah, a couple times. Oh, thank you. Come on. Oh, come on. You. Another skill point. Oh, this one, yes.
Sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered it.
Corruption.
This is
undead.
the final one.
I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Careful! There's no common undead.
Take it down!
Yeah, babe. The corner, best place to be. Maybe tomorrow. Ooh.
That should weaken it. Another Fade Tear closed. Another Revenant destroyed. Another essence gained. That makes 3 essences. We should start looking for somewhere to use them.
Yeah, we already had, and I remember
and the
where
Fade
it
Tear
was.
too. That'll slow down the gods'
Nathalie.
plans, at least on this island.
Hate it. Okay, but this is not where how we get... Come on, game. Are we walking on our own again? Come on. It's so annoying. Okay, come on. You can do it. It's not that difficult. It still doesn't make any sense. Come on, game. You can do it. It should be up there, but how do we get up there? That remains to be seen. Yeah, this isn't it. This is also not how we go up. Oh, come on, game. Again?
There. That must be why the revenants were raised. To keep that door sealed. Time to see what the gods are hiding in there.
Is it though? Because my rook just keeps walking on their own again. I'm not even.
This is an unclean place, even beyond the presence of the blight.
You can feel it down there. Ready?
Here goes nothing.
Eyes up,
They're so
weapons
dead.
ready.
Oh, now you give me back control. That's nice. At least we're doing something productive, right? It's going to be a dragon, of course. It's going to be a dragon. A dragon in the crossroads.
There. It's been feeding on the blight.
Or the flight it's been feeding on it. We're starting to be excellent at this. Yeah, no, I get that. Yep. Maybe if you did what I told you to do. Yes, oh, I have, yes. We're not going to make it through this fight, I feel like. I came ill prepared. Can we... Okay, can you eat? Yeah, I get that. Thank you. Are we not attacking? Yep, I was trying to get closer. I don't think we're going to make it this time. Darkness. I do not like darkness. For some reason, I don't think we're going to make it. Yeah, I did. I need help. I'm sorry, are they dead? No, they just can't be used, I think. Ooh, no, get up. Ah, get up. Oh, it ran, of course it ran. No. Yeah, no, I get that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Out of the way. Maybe not stand beneath its head. Yeah, I'm trying. Thank you, sweetheart.
It's over.
We somehow did that.
Corruption staunched. The Avenura cease their gnawing. The crossroads heals. A sanctum renewed, dweller. As is needed.
Great.
We did it. That dragon must have been the god's final weapon to take the crossroads.
The team came face to face with a blighted dragon sent by the gods to grow up the crossroads. Defeating the nightmare's creature destroyed Elganan and Gillenaine's most insidious influence on the place.
Losing a
This did nothing for
like
Neff?
Let's hope it slows them down.
Let's go.
Let's hope. It does look... Oh, chest is here. I don't know where we're going from this, but okay. Then afterwards I would like to... No, no, no. Thank you.
Places between.
I don't know where you're taking me between. Okay, but regrets of the Dreadwolf, we need one more thing. Just one more thing. Yeah, the Illuvians are here, and then there was this thing where we dropped down. Oh, the door's open now. Well, that helps. No, but we have been down here. Oh. Am I in the wrong? Okay, where's that slope that I keep talking about? Because I feel like I obviously need to get up there. But how do we get up there? Oh, I just didn't.
Over there. Another entryway.
Yeah.
Like the one that took us to that
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I just overlooked it. So no reason for me to get angry at the game anymore. I was just too stupid to figure it out.
another ancient elf.
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well, it's...
Do you remember our mission? Gillenane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key.
A key?
If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
Okay. That's a huge
We'll
key.
move faster if we split up. See you
That
ahead.
wasn't the key net.
Blight, be careful.
No.
Remember, these memories pack a punch.
Okay, come on.
So Gillenane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. The Blight infested her
She
lab.
was. Hi.
Wolf, you
Awkward.
came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention. It is strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned. We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
Solas sounded rattled.
I don't think he's happy, no.
You see
I mean,
boundless
rightfully so.
creation and choose to destroy it? Learn respect
Yes.
for the life that will succeed you.
She's using the testing grounds against us.
Okay, we're not supposed to go here yet. Okay, wait. Can you open it? Thank you. Hates it. Oh, we have to go to that door, sorry. Now we continue all the way. I wish we just kept running.
Time to go.
Free! And faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
Not necessarily, no. But this doesn't feel like a memory. I feel like enemies are not spawning in.
Got company.
Oh no! I would like a darling at this point in time.
Can we
broke through to Gilnenain's prized specimens.
The ancient Darkspawn in this memory looked familiar. Almost as if...
Maybe the Darkspawn we've been seeing aren't new. Maybe they're old.
Yup. Perhaps they are. They come in from the past then?
Here, the blessing you denied.
Oh, help me! Ah!
Damn! Gilnenain got her.
They aren't here right now.
Look out!
You would unleash a blight on this world and call it a masterwork! You, who were the most sensitive of us!
All that I am belongs to the pursuit of creation. You chose to constrain yourself. I must climb to the heights only understood by gods. I go now to join them.
Wolf.
Stop it then.
You are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
He's too afraid of the Blight to do anything but end her pain.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only one way I can help you now.
Wolf.
This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No trace can be allowed to spread. Go. Your work here is done. There is no need for you to witness what I must do.
I think he's just a man afraid. And then that fear got worse and
Solas
worse.
destroyed the lab, the Blight that was here, and his agent.
One of the first times Gilnenain experimented with the Blight, perhaps, but not the last.
That's very true.
This fragment might tell us more.
The labs below. That was finished. So now we should, yeah, indeed do that. I feel like there's just still a lot to do in the game that they're not telling us about necessarily too. Oh, sorry, do you want to talk?
Did you know Spite thought you were still in the ossuary?
That private sphere of conception was inviolate.
So no?
Could Spite have described your dream prison until you faced it together?
You're kidding. I barely understood. Is this why we stopped sleepwalking? Spite understands. Space now?
Slowly, but it will come.
He was just trying to, because he's really thought he was still in the prison. Poor baby. Okay, there's a certain order you want me to do things in then.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mathal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
Intense. But we're not seeing anything except for a picture, so... I mean, very sad, but it doesn't really show us anything at all. I mean, it's a drawing
So he
that we're
locked
looking
the
at.
gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight.
Yeah.
We've seen how bad Elganon and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the Veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the Veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
Agreed.
What do you think, Rook?
Oh, thank you.
I am a shadow dragon. We've been fighting against power-hungry mages for a while now. Solas was doing the same. It looks like he did the best he could.
Even as he destroyed my people's world? Locked away who we were?
Solas was
There
up
were
against
blighted
7 blighted
gods.
gods. They
Yeah.
were gonna destroy that world themselves. And it's clear he wishes he'd done it differently. That's why he's ashamed of this memory.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solas trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just, the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
The Maker was never my faith, Lace. But I'm sorry this is hard for you.
The Chant of Light has seen many iterations over the centuries. This may simply change our understanding of it.
But this was the one I grew up with. My ma still sings the chant. You know?
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The elven gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Ah.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
I feel like after everything my Rook saw in her during her life, I don't think that her faith will be there. We're not done, people. We have 3 more, including this one to see. And I feel like there's going to be an after quest after that, because what are we going to do with these memories, you know? Where is that leading us?
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the
Agreed.
Fade. Besides this talk of taking on a solid form, I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solas. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
Those are two very different ideals. He was willing to give up a lot for him. For her.
What? This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
What?
No.
Sorry,
What a
but
poor man.
what?
I'm with you, Balara.
This is... I don't even know what this is. And I'm not even an elf. I can't imagine what you and Davrin must be feeling.
It's fine.
We're
Is it?
spirits. What does this even mean? Could I accidentally banish myself?
To be clear,
No.
this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. Balara, you and Davrin are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that
Davrin.
an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got
No.
a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
If the world learned about this and it led to attacks against elves...
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If
Why?
I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
Okay, we keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solas himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something
That
else.
says
Not
enough,
about
yeah.
spirits, or not all about them at least. Solas didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Yeah.
Right. He only agreed after Mathal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not
We
just
can help
that.
with that.
Solas was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
You think the ground shaking was the Titans?
It makes sense, doesn't it? Something was hurting them, taking their blood.
So they struck
Yeah.
back, like we'd swat a stinging bug.
The first memory we saw, with Elgarnon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
And we just saw how it started.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture.
No, there are
But
two
I think
left.
that's part of what Solas regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried.
Yeah.
You said it yourself.
He did it for Mithal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
And he's got a war on his conscience. Plus whatever we find next.
Agreed. A memory of manifestation. I feel like this is going to be very much worth it for the end story. The story's end.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every titan from its spirit.
Why would
But
you do that?
Must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
Then don't do it.
The only way to end this war.
Oh, you started the war. You start a war and then you just slaughter the people. Because they are fighting back and standing up for themselves.
Solas made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. Dwarves don't even know where they come from because of him. And he knew all along.
spent so much time talking about how sad he was for what he'd done to the elves. They'd lost their immortality because of him. They'd lost their empire because of him. My people can't dream. Nobody but Harding even knows what it's like. He took that from us. From me.
I'm sorry. You didn't do it.
Oh, thank you.
Our leaders attacked the Titans for their lyrium. Then, when the war turned against the elves, our leaders did this.
And when the war was over, they enslaved your ancestors. No. Solas, Mythal, and Elgar'nan are the ones who need to apologize.
To do such a thing. No wonder regret eats away at Solas.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solas regrets. Those severed
Agreed.
dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The Song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal. Mistreated and imprisoned for centuries. Until all it knows is fear.
What does this mean for Darkspawn? Should we be trying to help them?
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right.
Okay.
They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgar'nan and Gillenane to deal with now.
And then I want Solas to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
He's
Each
not
of
going
these
to care,
memories has
Harding.
been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's
We
worse
already
than
have it.
this.
We already have it. But this is earth-shattering stuff for them. This is a lot to deal with. A memory of tranquility. This is for anyone, it's a lot to hear. And he's in my head. The last thing we're going to do today. Then as long as no one wants to talk to us, then we'll end the episode. It has been another long one.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
True.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
I think you were a little bit more than friends, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, your god wants to tear you down, Ballora and Davrin. Well, not
Solas
tear
killed
you down, the
Mythal.
rest.
After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solas woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solas made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the elven empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault. And hers, too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, How does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed.
It already does.
But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mithal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the Veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mithal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solas thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
Yeah, well, he's...
Solas has caused a lot of damage. But he's not like Elgernon, trying to wreck the world to rule it.
He's not good
the
either.
damage he caused. And he knows he's made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
No, I do.
He's totally going to turn on us. I mean, after that.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller. Almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Oh, I don't want to leave it up at this. I hate Memory of an Old Friend. I hate cliffhangers. Is everyone in agreement that we are going to do that? And only then... I don't want to talk to you. I think we can agree that we don't want to wait. But I do want to wait. But we should wait, right? Okay, we'll finish with Harding and then... I want to know!
Hey, Harding?
Oh, Rook, hi.
I'll just cut this episode into 2 pieces again.
I thought you might want someone to talk to.
Oh, Rook. That's sweet. I'm fine. Really.
Really?
No, you're not.
Okay. Well, we're all here if you...
Never mind. I can't lie. I feel awful.
I know.
It's Solas's memory, isn't it?
Was the war really the elves' fault? Neither the elves nor the Titans knew what the other was. I just don't know if I'm angry or sad or just overwhelmed. What about you?
Don't really know.
The war was a tragic thing.
Maybe the elves and the Titans were too different, and the war was unavoidable. I think I'm mostly sad too. It's strange. I don't hate Solas for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. In the Titan's heart,
I don't think so.
the Shade wasn't just angry. She was lost, and lonely, and confused. Solas didn't just separate us from the Fade. He separated us from each other. I wish I could make him understand what that feels like. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be all right.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
Love you too, babes. No, I do not. That was a lie. To hopefully make you feel better. Well, whoever is here, meet Morgan at the crossroads. In the crossroads. Who was that again? Oh, from the Veilguards. Or you showed up there at the Veilguards, if I'm correct, Simundo.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes. But not the Dreadwolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solas and Mithal?
Mithal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solas spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solas's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dread Wolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
The elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine.
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. You recall that the first elves were spirits, do you not? Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solas. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait... You?
Oh.
As you say.
And you're her.
So you're the next host of Mythal?
Believe it or not, as you choose.
Intense.
What? That was like how Elgernon and Gillenane can talk in your head. But...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
Probably, yeah.
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
So there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last
With a
host
whiskey?
was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
Oh. When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
I don't think I'd recover from that.
Neither did I, at the start. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused?
And where would it go?
It was something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
You would have met Solas in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solas a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Love that.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elgernon? Or Solas?
The last
anything,
time Nathal
really?
faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solas?
Want me to do it again?
He murdered Mathal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right.
I mean, this is not a choice. Just move. This is so stupid. Like, just move the story along.
To tell me you're Mathal.
I am not Mathal in her entirety, but yes. The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solas?
What do you?
I should ask you. Mathal knew Solas better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solas and Mathal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Well, Solas killed the Titans, destroyed the ancient elves, and wants to ruin this world to bring back his old one. But he'll always make sure you hear just how sad he is about all the murder.
If that is how you see him, perhaps the Dreadwolf's words have not served as well as he might wish.
I'll say.
Tis not malice which made Solas your opponent, but conviction. A belief that
Yeah, I
only
get
he
that.
may halt what he set in motion.
Yeah, arrogance.
Yet Solas was once beloved of Mathal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
If that's what it takes.
Such determination. Have you not even a tremor of doubt?
Wouldn't do me any good.
If
I'm a
you would
dwarf,
shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mathal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solas recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mathal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Let's do it.
Another fragment of Mathal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small
fair
piece
enough.
of mail formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
All of that sounded great until survived the encounter.
You know Solas, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mathal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mathal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mathal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
She's not an enemy. Of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gillenane, or against the Dreadwolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
Oh, he will.
What kind of spirit was Mathal before she became an elf? I know Solas is elven for pride,
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
Is that so?
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanuris, and then by Solas, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
Good fit with Solas then.
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
I only ask that you reflect upon what I have said. The Dreadwolf is not so apart from the world as he thinks. There, you have the advantage of him.
Well, since we're going to cut this up into 2 episodes again anyway. Are we ready to face yet another goddess?
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole.
Prevail.
Or be sundered completely.
Lovely. That's not ominous at all. Are you okay, Teddy? Nest of the Ancients. Lovely.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
You can pull back if you want, you guys. Do we want to know what his last words were? The stony boy bears the gouges of titanic claws. A message has been carved shakily into the ground with a broken tooth. They accused me of treachery against Van Harrel and cast me down from the heights. I protested my innocence then, I protested now, crawling with my limbs shattered. But there is no one to hear, so I offer myself up for the execution that once most pleased the gods. May the name of Nuniel be cleansed with flame. Teddy! I'm sorry. My dog is playing with the blanket. He's hidden behind beneath it.
Words or knives?
Guess we'll find out.
I hope. Words.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never thought to see children of the Titans scurrying about in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am?
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Have you come to avenge the Titans from whom you were born?
No.
Or did you come to ask me to give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elganon and Gillenane have become?
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solas's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Okay, no sympathy for her. Righteous anger was good. One or two, I would say. Stop the blight or stop the gods.
You can't want Elgarnon and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet the world needs rulers. So set the blight aside and tell me why I should help you topple them.
She doesn't want sympathy. I feel like I'm going to mess up here so bad.
We don't need gods of any kind protecting us.
Is that so? You are a petulant child who complains that your room does not have enough pretty toys.
No.
You've no idea how many monsters lurk outside the walls of the house your parents created to keep you safe. Your words are weak. Prove your worth or die.
Okay, shall we try that again? I want to try one more time, and otherwise we'll kill her. He's like, oh shit, another dragon.
What they
Maybe a
did
little
to
bit of
you
pity.
was wrong.
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to me thousands of years ago.
You deserve
I do
justice.
care enough.
And they deserve to be punished for misusing their power and killing you when you tried to check them.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
Solas is helping me.
Solas is using you.
Yeah,
Besides,
agreed.
why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stayed close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber.
I wouldn't
Tell me
either.
this. What should I have done when Solas turned against me after all we had been to one another?
Maybe you should have listened when he warned you about staying on as rulers after the war.
Are you saying I was wrong?
Yes.
You asked me what you should have done. I can't prove my worth by lying to you. Solas didn't want to manifest a physical body or destroy the Titans. He did things he hated because he cared about you. Supporting you and Elgarnon becoming rulers was the one line he wouldn't cross. If someone who followed you everywhere refused to follow you there, what does that say?
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the Blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solas defeated them.
And?
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solas, even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home, because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Your arguments are compelling.
Are they
I find
enough?
you worthy, Rook. I have spent thousands
Yay!
of years watching. I shall miss that. But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely. Use it
you.
to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. Thank you.
We have gained Mythal's favor. Oh, and Emery greatly approves. My husband approves.
Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
Well done. But we must find a purpose for this wonder.
The god knows her moment. At least, her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Hopefully. I feel like that's very good. That is very good. Clear minds and open hearts. I don't understand why I would want that.
We got Mythal's essence.
For once, a peaceful resolution.
Not sure what we do with it just yet. But if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
Yep. How do we get that chest though? Yeah, it does look like we can go to the right. Just not entirely sure how. Oh, this will do it. Ah, there's the staircase. That was brilliant. The goddess likes us. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. But she does like us. A refuge for Mythal. Solas always thought Mythal would join us eventually, that she was better than the rest of the Evenures. He made his place so she'd be comfortable here when she joined the rebellion. Now it's too late. Solas has sealed this place off out of grief. He won't let me in. I'm sorry, my friend. There was something left for the war to take from you after all. Creases. He's still going to betray us. I know he's going to betray us. I mean, a man like that, he's on a mission. And we have already seen from his memories, that he doesn't care what he has to give up for it. Because he feels like he's entitled to certain things. Let's see if there's anything else interesting around this battlefield. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to fight her. I don't think I would have had a very good time. If we stop running, then we can finally change. No, I think that was it. So let's go back to the lighthouse, see if anyone wants to talk, and if they do not, then we can end the episode. Now we're all level 2. That's great, that's great, that's great. I don't think we can do that yet, so let's first... Oh no, that's Arlevan. We'll do that afterwards, but first let's go here. I'm surprised Solas doesn't want to see me yet. I think he can keep an eye on me too. Oh, he can keep an eye on me, we know that you can. And I probably have to look up how to do that other Grey Warden thing. Because I feel like it isn't open yet, but maybe... We haven't really gone back, so... You probably have to look into that a little bit. But all the factions are at least rank 2. That's something. I feel like even Nev is now close to level 7 in companionship. Which is also good, I would say. Okay, no one wants to talk to me. That's okay. Then we're going to leave the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in tomorrow or next week. I don't know where we are. Have a good day. Goodbye.